Live, direct, Jess McKenzie, all the way from Canada. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. Day one seems like such a long time ago in terms of this challenge. How have things been going? Like in terms of any wins so far on this challenge? Like what's worked out well for you?
Yeah, actually, I just had someone reach out to me that I'm not even friends with, wanting more information on my program.
Wow.
So, yeah, that was pretty exciting. And
Okay.
then, yeah, quite a few leads on like my free course that I'm offering. So, yeah,
hmm
just been getting back to them and yeah.
Yeah. Also, you spoke about people in the DMs. Like you spoke of what free people. You're warming up in the DMs and stuff like that. Tell
Yeah.
me about that.
So, just yeah, talking to them and asking them what like they're struggling with and everything and how things are going and then just offering some advice and yeah.
Yeah. Like that whole authority piece. Were you doing that before? I'm curious in terms of saying, look, okay, this, bang, like voice note, help, like being able to help people in the DMs. Is that something you were doing before in the DMs? What were you doing before in the DMs? Curious.
um just like asking questions to even see if like I can hop on a call with them, but like not actually suggesting things like in voice notes and stuff like hey, I have some suggestions for you, do you mind if I share, like, some of those things. Like I've never done that in the DMs.
Does that feel like, how does that feel like in terms of, like, obviously it's a challenge here, but is it something that you'd probably do sort of kind of moving on in terms of offering help?
Yeah, I mean, I looked at their Facebook profile, and if I saw something that I felt like I could give advice on, obviously, like I just, yeah, offered it. So,
Yeah, cool. Like the whole point of this challenge, let's try and get a sale this week. So, is there anything that I can help you on, like right now, and you know, benefit other people who are listening through as well? Like, what is it that you're really looking for over the next couple of days to maybe try and close a sale or make an offer?
um, I guess more so like, so the person that just ended up in my DMs on like wanting more information about working with me, like I offered, I'm on a mission to help five female
Mm,
entrepreneurs get three clients a month by
mm.
um, stepping into their power and owning who they are in the next 90 days, blah, blah, blah. So, like, just like when they ask for more info on my program, like, am I going into the DMs and like saying, like, yeah, awesome, blah, 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 like, this is the process, or am I offering the call to get on, like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah. I think step one is always to qualify. And that's what I've started to do now more in my posts. It's almost as though, all right, like calling out exactly who I want. So whether that be female coaches or female coaches that are over 50 or, people who are at six figures, like whoever the group is, try and frame it beforehand. And
Hmm.
so the people you're speaking to, have been trying to get a client for a while or have taken courses, and so when you speak to them in the DMs, oh, great for connecting. Maybe show a screenshot of the post just to show, okay, this is the post that you responded to. And then it's almost as though you say, okay, how long have you been coaching? Like, who do you serve? Who do you want to serve? So we're qualifying beforehand just to make sure if it's right for the person. Because
Hmm.
sometimes we can just dish out these PDFs and resources and people don't benefit from it. So I'd say qualify first of all, make sure it's right for people. And then once they're qualified, you can sort of kind of suggest, hey, all right, let's hop on a call, or here's the free course, or here's some things that you can implement. But I think qualifying people is the most important part. Because I guess if they're not qualified, then we just spend our time speaking to people who can't help.
Yeah.
In terms of the buying cycle or the buying window, like There's 3% who are ready to buy right now in the buying window, 7% considering. So there's always going to be people that are going to be willing to work with you because we're catching them at the right time of the buying window. The 30% who are not ready yet, we can nurture them through our Facebook group, nurture them in our content, nurture them. And then the people who are not problem aware, we can make them problem aware. So I think it's just continuing the whole process of content and conversations in the DMs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, you're doing events as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which is pretty cool for like nurturing and stuff. But even if you do events, you still got to follow this process, right?
Yeah.
Of getting them to the DMs. Your content is the event. Stuff like that. Because when I was doing master classes before, it's like, cool, I've added the value, but I still gotta get them. There's still gotta be a sales process.
Mm-hmm.
In a sense, unless you're selling something for $100, where it's like, okay, here's the link, and that's all good.
Yeah, because even for the workshop that I want to do next week, like I'm thinking of offering like a 15-minute call to actually see what they're struggling with and everything.
Yeah, perfect. I think that's a nice slant to it where you're offering value. It's like today, I posted something yesterday, like about have this free course or whatever, bang, and then you get a couple of people that are good fits that want to take the course, and by the way, hey, do you want me to help you explain like what is in the course, like over 15 minutes? So it's either you could take the course for 1 hour and do it yourself, or I could give that clarity. And look, people who are really in the buying window, 3%, people who are really considering 7%, when the offer comes to have a look at an offer, hey, like they're not going to say no to it.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you? Whereas the people who are not quite ready, it's like, not ready, stall. Some sort of stall, right? Or people who aren't problem aware might, I don't need to, I'll just take the materials, potentially. But the strange thing is that some people who are not ready yet, some people still might want to pre-prepare and say, just okay, I'm not got the cash now, but maybe 1 or 2 months, but let's get this going. Or the people who are not problem aware, you might say something like, hey, let me just give you a bit more information on this. And they might be just open, hey, it's free value. Let me take it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, yeah. Have you got any sales calls booked in? Like any calls booked in? Anything on the horizon?
Not yet.
Okay. So I guess that's the focus today, right? Because you've got some people in your pipeline. Let's get some 15-minute calls booked in. Yeah, because we're just following the process. We're getting attention. People in our DMs. Let's make some offers. Someone was speaking to me today about the whole like making offers and like what's that? Because that's not often spoken about, right? It's about post, join my group, whatever, freebie. But ultimately, an offer is, look, hey, let me help you to do this. Let me help you to get the outcome. And stuff. So, yeah. So, main focus then, let's book in some calls. We've got the momentum. How many groups have you been posting in? 4? 3?
About 4, 5.
5. All right.
Yeah. And I find in a few of the groups there's been not too much traction in the groups. So a lot of it's just from my personal, and then that one random person that messaged me is from a group, but
Yeah, I mean, when you're posting in groups, are you basing it based on past posts in the group? Are you looking at, because I guess and that's why you posted yesterday, I think I posted about 6 groups, 6. 2 posts flew and got traction, 4 didn't. But that's why I think it's numbers, right? It's like when you're posting ads, Facebook ads. Not all the ads are gonna work, right? You have to kill the ad. Yeah, ad killed. But even with the ads that aren't great, at least it's awareness.
Yeah.
Everything you post, people see it. So, yeah, that's that. But yeah, Jess, looking forward to like touching base, seeing how you go in terms of booking those calls. Because I guess once those calls are booked, then tomorrow we can maybe speak about all right how we can close.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. All right, Jess. Good to connect.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.